Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about seed retention, the power of holding on to your seed. What tends to happen to men's psychology, to men in general, when they consciously decide to hold on to their seed? Is there something that happens to them? Do they become somebody different? Are they somebody? Are they just becoming their best version? What really happens to them? What happens to the body? So the thing is, what happens to the body? What happens to the person is because you're deciding to hold on to your seminal fluid, the seminal fluid is reabsorbing into your entire body. It's reabsorbing into your body. Then it's making you the most authentic, most vibrant version of yourself. And this shows in the results you can start getting in life, because but the thing is, people might think that, it's not just seed retention. Seed retention doesn't work and things like that. But the thing is, it's about seed retention. That's kind of the foundation. And then it's everything that you do outside of seed retention that really helps you become the person that you really want to be. You can go on seed retention, but are you hitting the gym? You can go on seed retention, but are you meditating? You can go on seed retention, but are you doing anything different than you usually were to do? Because it's not about just seed retention. It's about it's about what you're doing outside of seed retention that pretty much helps you transcend in to pretty much the best version of yourself. So, because people say, "Oh, he's on 100 days of seed retention," but like, if you're on seed retention and you're just sitting in your room all day and not doing anything, then what really is the point? What really is the point? You have to be on seed retention, but the person that you become is what you do outside of seed retention, like hitting the gym, meditating, being more courageous, being more confident, things like that. So there is power in holding on to your seed. There is vast power into holding on to your seed. Because one, you're not as petty as you used to be. Because since you have a closer connection to the Most High, closer connection to the source, you're not complaining as much. You're not complaining that much, because you realize that the bottom line is that there is just better for you. You will never be petty. You will never complain if someone treats you bad. You're never really that sad, because you just realize, because of your optimistic mindset and your abundant mindset, you just realize good things are naturally drawn to you. Good things are naturally happening for you. Better things are always happening for you. So you actually believe this on a subconscious level. So anytime someone tries to treat you bad, tries to do something to try to harm your character and stuff, you're never really going to get that angry. You might be angry in the moment, but it's never something that is going to hinder you, because you have, like I said, you have a closer connection to the Most High. So your optimism is flowing through your entire body. You're literally jubilant in this reality, while other people are slowly dying. They don't know what the slight edge is. They don't know that their habits consistently are basically creating their destiny. So they live for now instead of living for the future. And the thing is, like, you're finally being jubilant. You're finally walking into yourself that you know that you can become. And this is attractive. You're also becoming more and more confident. You can actually start looking at people in the eye. You have an agenda. You have purpose. You know what you're doing. You have the ability to bring other people into your reality instead of trying to become in another person's reality. You're on seed retention. You start having better thinking. You just because when you go on seed retention, you're just having better thoughts, because there's more brain activity in your brain. When you consistently relapse, you're literally depleting yourself of a more creative lifestyle. You're depleting yourself. You're becoming stationary. You're just becoming mundane. You're becoming normal. You're not really acting the part of becoming like a better person or a better human being. You're not because you don't have any energy, you don't have any excess energy to really use. You're always depleting yourself. You're always dragging. You're always being lifeless in this reality. And if you always want to be lifeless, then you're not really going to get the things that you really want. You want better. You want faster. You want an increase in life. And when you go on seed retention, you start living your life like this. You're becoming bigger than your current reality, and this is holding dividends in your results. So, like I said, you're just becoming more attractive. You have better thinking. The potency of your thoughts is 10x. You no longer have that shallow-minded thinking. You can literally deeply think. You have critical thinking skills. You can go in depth. You're more introspective. You can look at things from a different perspective, and this is pretty attractive to people, because if you can bring other people into your reality and then get them to agree to your reality, you have a very powerful skill. But most people can't do this. People are just linear thinking. They're not thinking from the top down. They're thinking from a linear perspective. They might be thinking from a linear perspective, and this is just a shallow way of thinking. If you don't have a creative way of thinking, you can never really live a creative life, because your thoughts, your life follows how well you can think. So, and also you just don't take your life too seriously. This is the bottom line. Because you're just in a higher vibration, you're in a better mood, you're just becoming somebody, you just don't take your life as seriously. You will never be petty. You will never think in lack. You will never think in sharp bargains. You will never think in a zero-sum way. You will always think about the abundance that is naturally for you. So you never really get that angry, because there's the kingdom is waiting for you. You just have to tap in, but no one's tapping in. They're being petty. They're being negative. They're doing the same thing. They're operating at a lower vibration. They just think that it's this or the other. They never can look at the whole picture. They can never really realize that the whole platter is for them. They have to either take one or the other. That's just not the case. You've been thinking a certain way for your entire life, but now don't you think it might be time to maybe do something different? This could be your calling. This isn't a video anymore. This is a call to action. Because the thing is, people are just doing the same thing every single day, but they're never increasing their life. They're always staying the same, and you're either getting worse or you're getting better. You can never really get better if you're doing the same things. You have to increase your life. You have to think of life a little bit differently. This is pretty much the only way to get the results that you truly desire, the top 1% type of results that you want. If it's the top 1% of results that you want, then you have to do things a little bit differently, because this is literally the only way for you to get the life that you truly desire. Also, you're more ambitious. You're more ambitious, because people just aren't as ambitious as they can be. They settle. They have a lower perspective on life, so they settle for the things that they wish they had. They're never all in. You're either all in or you're all out. This is the perspective. This is the mindset that you should have, because if you're all in, you will do things. You will go above and beyond the call of duty to get the things that you want. If your heart's in it, then you will eventually get what you want. But if you're always 50% in, if your heart is not fully in it, it's so easy for you to quit. So you will start having power when you go and see retention. You will start becoming the person that you really want to be when you go and see retention. You're returning to your higher version. You're returning to your true self. But people think it's just a nut. It doesn't mean anything. It can't really do anything for you. This is just not the case. They're doing the same thing, but they're not, and they're always complaining, but they're not doing anything different. This is the bottom line. This is pretty much the bottom line. We have the 99%, we have the top 1% of people who really want to transcend their life. Which one are you really going after? Also, if you have any questions about seed retention, life in general, some things that you may have some questions about, click on the link below and then book and then either send a video or write a question about some things that you truly have questions for, and I will do my best to over deliver in my results to you. Also, I want you to like the video if you think it's if you got any value from it. Make sure you comment something so the YouTube algorithm can recommend this video to like more people, so we can get more engagement. And also subscribe if you haven't. So peace.